It is a beautiful Colorado morning. It is overcast, but the weather's really mild. That right there is Grand Mesa. And I am here to just give you a tour of my new kennel. I'm gonna walk away from it a little bit. I'm so ecstatic about this kennel. It's not done, the yard's not done yet. We have to put in the dog yard, but the puppies are just little. So here's our house. And then there's the garage, and it's on the back of the garage. And as you can see, I just mopped. But yeah, it's not completely finished outside either. We got to paint, and we're going to paint the whole house and everything. So we figured this would be a good time to do that. So I'm going to take you inside. My husband has been amazing. Live, love, bark. And show it to you. So lighting, we decided when we were going to do lighting, we were going to put them up temporarily. So these all plug in. They each have a plug because I didn't really know where I was going to want lights, and I wanted to be able to still turn them off individually. There's like a little chain that you can still turn them off individually. As you can see, that one's off. I have the ones over the Whelping Box on right now, but at night I'd like to just keep my office one on and the rest of them off. So anyway, so here, let's see, how am I going to do this? We'll go around the room. Here's just a sitting area, and that's going to eventually along that wall and that wall going to be shelves all the way to the ceiling. And my canning jars, I have no place for them in the house. Since my house is really small, Breezy didn't really have a place to whelp puppies that wasn't really chaotic. And even though that's okay sometimes, while she's whelping, that's not okay. I mean, she just needs some peace and quiet. So that's one reason we did this. Plus my house is so tiny. And anybody who breeds puppies knows that when you whelp a litter of puppies in your living room and you have a tiny house, you basically are not going to get away from the smell of the puppies ever. So I'd like to have my smell back in my house, but this is where I spend my days because this is my job. I work in here. I also do painting on the side. I'm trying not to do as much of that now because I'm getting older. But so let me just go around. This is a chalkboard that was at my mother's house. She passed away and I inherited it. And we're going to put it up on this wall next to the door. And I can use it as kind of a command center and put things that I need to write down really quickly and don't want to forget. So, or just daily stats. Here's my office desk, my files, my computer, we're keeping tabs. The puppies are 3 days old at this point right now. It's March 25th. And so I keep tabs at their weight every day. And they're all color coded so that I can attach that to remember who they are to begin with before I remember while I'm trying to remember their names. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, we got a nice big window. It's looking out to the backyard. This area, of course, is my hair cutting area. It's got my dryer and my hair cutting tools. But right now, it's also my weighing station. And it's doing double duty. There's treats because I'm getting ready to train one of the dogs that I have. This, it's got paint on it, but this is the way that I take photos by myself. I have a stand and I put my camera on timer, and that way I can hold the dogs and take pictures. Because I don't always have two people to take pictures. So that's that. A trash can. We've got this is just to hold all of the dog supplies. These are for my files. There's my razor. This is for dog whelping, collars and leashes that go home with puppy parents. and it's got rags and stuff like that. I bought a futon. Yes, I do sleep in here when the puppies are little until I'm sure that they're in a safe, stable condition. They're at 3 days, so it'll be at least a week for sure. So, and sometimes longer, we'll see. So I bought a nice comfortable futon to sleep on, and I really love it. It lays down, and it's me and the dog fits on it, and sometimes Breezy gets on it too. She mostly stays in with her puppy. She's a really good mom and really attentive. I have my total gym out here so that I can do my workouts. There will be a TV up here on the wall because I like to do Zumba, and I like to watch a workout while I'm doing my workout so that I don't skip stuff because I'm lazy. And then right here will be my treadmill. It's just giant, and we haven't been able to get it out of the house yet. So that's that side of the room. And then over here, we've got the puppy play yard. I just purchased this on Amazon. This was $200. I wanted the shorter one, but the shorter one was $350, believe it or not. So I went ahead and got the tall one. This is a really cheaply made, I mean, it's, you know, it's stable and stuff, but it's like wonky. These are all sideways. The balls on the top don't have any paint on them. I mean, it's just Chinese, whatever. Not Chinese, but China. So, anyways, so it's got, its gates came with it. I bought 2 of the 8 packs, and it's by Best Pet. And that was off of it when it came. I glued it back on. Then I've got, inside here, I've got a memory foam bed. I've got the last litters, carpets. These were in their whelping area or their play area. And they were in still pretty good shape, but I don't use that side when the puppies are in here. I flip it over to the rubber side so I can mop it. And then, of course, the floor is completely concrete, and it's a rough concrete, so it's not slippery, and it's also good for toenails, grinding down toenails. So I had them leave it, you know, imperfect. And I didn't want to put all that silica and stuff in it. I just don't care about all that. I just decided to leave it rough, and it's cool. It really looks cool. So there's a window that goes out the back, or I don't know what you call this, the side. And then we've got 2 crates, and I also have more crates for when I'm doing crate training, but this is just for basically whenever, I don't know, I'm drying them and I don't want them to get muddy, or I don't know. I don't use the crate very much. So there's my bedding. Yeah, my life is in the kennel right now, and which is nice because it is super comfortable here. We've got this Climb Air split air, so it's heat and air conditioning. It keeps it at 68 degrees in here. That says 73, but that's up at the ceiling. So it's not real accurate as far as when you set it to 68, it's going to be 68 in here. When you set it to 73, it's going to be 68 in here. But it has a remote control. I'll bring you back over here. And I really recommend this for small spaces or even larger spaces. You can get a larger BTU. This one was a 12,000 BTU for 550 square feet. And it's, you know, just at the edge of where it needs to be. So there's the remote. It's 66 in here, it says. But it feels very comfortable to me. I don't feel cool at all. So I'm wondering if it's not a little bit warmer than that. So like I said, it's not totally accurate. You could put another thermometer in here so that you're sure. Actually, my camera, this camera is attached to the house inside. So if I do go inside to cook or do whatever, I have a camera right here that I can completely move around the whole room to see everything in this room. So if my dog gets up and say she's in trouble over in the corner, I can see her. And so, yeah, I can see everything. And then this will eventually be 2 whelping areas. This will be one 6x6, with the dog door. Right now we're just leaving it open because Breezy doesn't need a kennel. And then this one will be the second one with the dog door. Right now we've got a gigantic whelping box. We didn't need one this big, but we didn't know this was our first whelping box we made. My husband made that as well. This is my table for whelping. It's got all of my medical thermometers, anything I might need, flashlight, yeah, I've been told I'm very color coded. So there's my color coding pens. I've got baggies for gross stuff that I don't want it to smell, throw it in a baggie and then throw it in the trash can. I got my gloves, Vaseline, thread for umbilicals, which I never use. I just pinch them off, pinch them, and I don't let the mom cut the umbilical cord. I actually just hold it near the belly and let her chew it how she's going to. And then when she's done, I take them over and weigh them and then cut a good cut on the belly button. So there's dog food. She's eating about 5 or 6 times a day. And let's see, this is the whelping box. I bought a carpet from Walmart to put in it, and there underneath it is one of those horse rubber, really, really heavy duty, because we don't have the water in here yet. This will all be, eventually all of this area, there's the trough for cleaning. All of this area is stubbed out with in-floor heat, but we don't have the water in yet. We haven't done that yet. So we will get, over there will be a dog wash station, and then this will be a kennel wall right here. And then on this wall, this side of this wall will be that table that is there. Where the dog wash station, there will be a small water heater right there. And then this floor will be completely heated. So we won't need that big thick pad. But right now it was too cold on the ground. And so I put that pad on it. I put a blanket on it, and then I put this carpet. And the carpet is nice because when they're nursing, Breezy, are you comfortable? It doesn't look like you're very comfortable. When they're nursing, they need to get a strong foothold. If it's slippery, then they just don't get a good nursing. So, and you don't want them to have extra work on their joints and stuff when they're little bitty. Don't want them to grow weird. So we do that. Get down here with the babies. Hi, babies. Oh, hi, Breezy. You being a good mama? This one's really tearing it up. Go, baby. This one's blue. This is the biggest boy. This is Tobago. This is Sucre. This is red. Is Antica. This is Cayman. Cayman is orange. Let's see, we got. Where are we? Come here, you. Where's Lucia? Oh, there's Montserrat. And there is Billy's. What's this one? I can't remember. Lucia. That's Lucia. And then we're missing. No, that's purple is. Where's pink? We're missing pink somewhere. Breezy, are you laying on pink? I think she's there. She is. Hi, there's Jamaica. Hi, Jamaica. And then purple is. Okay. Let's see. I can't remember now. Please. See, that's why even with the color coding, it's hard for me to remember their names right away, even though they won't keep those names. Well, some of them have kept them before, but these are all the Caribbean island litter, so Caribbean island. And this, I just keep this here because as they get a little older and Breezy's not keeping everything as clean as she could, or, not keeping up with it, I just don't want to kneel in it, and I'm in here all the time, so I just put this down and use it to kneel on. It's one of my paint shirts. And then I have the wipies here in case some of them have poop on their head or something, or she has poop on her face. Sometimes that happens. Or, you know, just to clean up whatever. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, I know. That one is, nope, it's going to escape me again. Purple is, now I'm going to have to look. That's driving me crazy. Let's just take a look, see. Purple is Dominica. That's right. So we got Antigua, Jamaica, Dominica, Cayman, Belize, Montserrat, Lucia, Sucre, and Tobago. There you go. And yeah, so that's my system. That's what I've got. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I mean, this might help you to decide what you want in your kennel. For me, it was imperative that it's warm and comfortable and bright and cheery, because I spend my whole day in here for the most part while the puppies are here. So when they're not here, you know, I spend my office time. So I do all of my videos. I do training in here. It's comfortable. I don't have to have a you know, it's not a traditional kennel. Let's just put it that way. When you say you have a kennel, people immediately go, oh, you're a puppy mill or or whatever. I've heard. I could not care less right now about what people think about me, because I know me and I know my standards. So it doesn't really matter what anybody else says. You gotta be ethical yourself. You gotta be morally just. And if you're doing the things that you know are correct and right, you can't lie to yourself. So that's why I have to have a comfortable place, and it needs to be someplace where I want to be. So I know that the dogs will want to be in here too, and they'll be comfortable and they'll be loved and all that good stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or even any thoughts or any, you know, suggestions, couldn't think of that word, any suggestions, then go ahead and put them down there on this video, because I'd love to hear them. And I'm always open to new ideas and suggestions and thoughts that, hey, maybe you need this. Oh, I was going to tell you one other thing about this Climb-Air. The Climb-Air is really cool because inside you lift this thing up, and inside there it has these two little filters, and you can put essential oils. And you don't just put any essential oils for dogs. They can't, like tea tree, they can't handle tea tree and certain things, but you can put air freshener into them. And since I don't do any unnatural air freshener, it has to be essential oil. But then it blows, as it blows the air out, it blows, like right now we have this amazing smell in here. It doesn't smell like dog poop or whatever. It smells pretty good. So anyways, I'm sure it'll, you know, I don't know how long it'll last, because I just put it in there today. So we'll see how long that lasts. But I think that's such a great idea for them to do that. Oh, I will take you outside so you can see the back of the Climb-Air, because some people were asking how big that unit is. Only maybe 2 feet. I'm thinking 2 feet. So this goes out to my back so that I can drive up and put dog food in here without carrying it too far. I have a little road here that goes along my ditch. But yeah, so if you come around here, my husband put this in, but I wouldn't suggest doing that, because when you do that yourself, it voids the warranty. So if you don't know what you're doing, and this was about $700, which isn't a crazy amount to heat and air condition a place, to put one in. That's cheap, I think. So and I try to be as thrifty as possible, but this is the unit, and here's my hand on it. So see, it got rained on, and it comes with the brackets to put it on there, or you can use like some we were going to do that, but the brackets looked so well, and they make it look neater. My husband's a neat freak, so look how nice that looks. He did all that. He's built this whole thing for me, and him and his brother and my son and my 2 sons, they built all of this for me. So we'll have a step here, brick step, and then when we go out to the back, right now we've got mud because it's been raining, which, go figure, it never rains in western Colorado, but it's been raining instead of snowing. I'll take it. Hey, Rose. Hi, Ro. And then, so they go out here, and this will have a fence to protect the littles because we do have some wild animals. So when the little ones start coming out with mom out of the dog door, by that time we'll have a fence that goes all the way to the back fence and around, and it will probably be a 6-foot tall fence so that we don't have any, with Breezy here, nothing's really going to come in the yard. She's very protective over the puppies. But if one goes out in the middle of the night and coyote sees it, or, you just can't trust that. So we'll get this fence all done. And hi, Breezy. There's Breezy. There's the mama. Hi, baby. She's doing good. She needs a bath really bad. This is the after birthing look. I looked like that too, sweetie. All right. So there you go. There's the High Mesa Standards Kennel. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if I didn't show you something that you really wanted to see, or I didn't cover something that you really wanted to know, just ask. I'm more than happy to let you know. Live, love, and bark. Have a good day. Bless you.